How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good, good. Okay, so just so you know, I'm recording this call for my accountability purposes, and we're going to figure it out.
All right.
So I'm looking at your. Can you describe to me what it is that you are struggling with on this, or what you need help with?
In my math, it's pretty much finding the points on a graph, just stuff like that, like doing stuff on a graph.
Okay. All right. So, did you click on that link?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Here's a pretty cool thing right here. If I draw on this, whoops, that didn't work. Let me go freehand. So, this is our general form, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. So, can you tell me anything about that equation?
I'm not really seeing anything.
Okay, what is this? Oh, you're not seeing anything?
No.
Are you looking at Dabbleborn, that link I sent
Yeah.
you? And it's not showing up?
Yeah, it shows everything, but like I don't see an equation or anything.
Oh, well, it just says y equals mx plus b. You don't see that?
Oh, no.
Use your cursor and draw something on your screen. Weird. 'Cause it should be. Let me start over there. I'm going to resend you this.
Okay.
So I'll just try to restart it and see if that. Cause I don't understand why that is. Darn it, I forgot to keep recording. Okay, let's look at another one. Okay. Sorry, let me double check this one. Now, when you're drawing these out, and I'm not very good because it's really hard to draw with this pen on the computer, ideally, you really want to make sure all of your lines are the correct distance apart.
Okay.
You know, and everything's kind of straight. It's just, I'm doing the best I can. So, tell me what you think about this with this line. Now, you try to figure this out. I'll be right back. I gotta go get something for my kid.
Okay.
Okay, so y equals mx plus b. What is our b in this one?
1.
Correct. Is my slope positive or is my slope negative?
Negative.
Correct. So from where's another point? Pick another point where it looks like it goes through two, right through the middle of two, an intersection. Or just tell me.
Negative 2, 2.
Negative 2, 2. Yeah, no, don't do that one because actually this line should probably look more like that. Because it's not very good. Let's always think to the right, okay? We know that this one's already a spot, so let's go to the right from there.
Okay, so would it be 2 and 1?
2 and 1 would be right here. Sorry, that's where 2, 1 would be. Where do I want it instead?
How about 3, 1?
3, 1 would be right there. You're getting closer, though. 3, what?
Oh, 3, 2.
Nope, 3, 2 is up here.
Oh, okay. 3, negative 2.
3, negative 1, how about?
Okay.
Okay? Oops. Okay, 3, negative 1, right?
Yeah.
So, between here and here, how do we figure out the slope?
Would you do negative 3 over 1?
Okay, between here and here, how far does it go down?
What?
It starts here, it goes down 1. How many does it go down?
2.
2. Correct. And how many does it go from there? How many does it go to the right?
3.
So it's minus 2 over 3x plus what? We said this before. Y-intercept is
1.
yeah. So y equals negative 2/3 x plus 1. Okay, so the slope of a line is 1 and the y-intercept is negative 4. So that's another one here. Let's clear this canvas. So okay. You see that, right?
Yeah.
Okay, we want to find something that has a slope of 1 and a y-intercept of negative 4. I want you to try to draw that line best you can for me. I'll be right back at my right side, right away. I'll be right back. Okay, so what do we start with? The slope or the intercept?
The intercept.
The what?
The intercept.
Good.
1.
So good, perfect. And then how do we do the slope?
That's what that's what I have trouble with.
Okay. So the slope, do we like a slope of 1? What's wrong with that? How do we like our slopes to look?
To be fractions.
The what? Be fractions. So it would be 1 over what? We want the slope to actually be 1 over what?
Would it be
The whole number 1 is the same as what?
That's what I don't know.
Well, before when I said the slope was what, like 3 or negative 2, you put it negative 2 over what?
1.
Yeah.
Or no.
Yeah.
Negative 2 over 3.
So this is always no. Well, I know, but the first one you said over 1. So 1 is equal to 1 over 1, right?
Oh, okay, yeah.
We always just put it over 1, no matter what it is. If it's a whole number, you put it over 1.
Okay.
So here's your slope. It's 1 over 1. So we start at the y-intercept, right?
Yeah.
Go up 1 and go over 1. Make another dot. Good. And do a few more.
This is Vinny's mom. How did you find 1 over 1 again?
We told you that the slope is in the problem they said the slope is 1, right?
Right.
And 1 is equal to, if I had to make that as a fraction, 1 over 1.
Oh, I got it. So up 1 over 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if I go keep one another up 1 over 1, I have one right here, right? And then here, and then here.
Oh, okay.
So my line is going to look like that.
Okay, I got you now.
Okay. And tell me what the equation would be of this line. Y equals what?
Y equals -4 x.
mx plus b. What is the -4? What does the m stand for?
Slope.
The what?
The slope, so it would be 1x
Yeah, 1x
minus 4.
minus 4. Good. And normally we just write that as what? Y equals
X minus 4.
x minus 4. Good. Okay, now, what this question actually asks is if it's going to give you a list of points, and it wants to know if these points lie on that line. Okay? So, for example, it asks you, does the point -2, 3 lie on that line? So there's 2 ways we can go about answering this, okay? So the point it's asking about is -2, 3, right? So first, I want you to graph -2, 3 on that line for me. Okay, close. You got the -2 part right, but what did you do instead?
Oh. Okay, yeah, because it's positive, so.
Yeah, so it should be where? Okay, now first off that, is that point on that line?
No.
No. Now, so you're correct, the answer is no. Now, there's another way to do this as well. The equation, the reason that this line and this equation fit is because it says if I put -2 into the x of that equation, I should get 3 as my answer if it's true. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So if I put in the x value, which is -2, I should get it there. So y equals -2 minus 4. What's the answer? So if I plug it in -2 for that x, what would I get for y?
2.
-2 minus 4 is what?
Oh, -6.
-6, right? And actually, if I thought about -2, -6 down here, that is on the line, isn't it?
Yeah.
Good. So let's try another one. Why don't you figure out for me and tell me? And this time I want you to try it by the equation first. 1, -3. So how can I evaluate that using the equation? 1, -3.